All right, I want to talk to y'all real quick about something that's on my mind, and like I saw something interesting today, and I think that y'all might find it interesting too. And I'm interested in knowing what y'all think about it. Really. All right, Urban Therapy with Sun 752, and this is your daily go getimism number 1K16 for July 14, 2017. Now, what I want to talk to y'all about today is dressing the part. Like, do people really think that you have money because you dress nice, have a nice car, and you wear jewelry and stuff like that? You know, like I guess I'm getting old now, because over the years I've learned that a lot of times when you dress nice, or you wear jewelry, or you make sure that everybody is seeing you shining, a lot of times that's not when you really have the money. A lot of times that's when you're trying to show that you have the money. But I saw something interesting today. I was watching one of my rap battles. Not my rap battles. I wasn't in the battle, but I was watching battle rap. And I love battle rap. You know what I mean? Like, as far as I'm concerned, it's the best thing in hip hop right now. You know, that competition, that lyrical flow, it's the dopest thing. But I was watching battle rap, and I was watching one of the guys, you know, spit one of his verses. It was they went three rounds, and they both did a verse. And one of the guys' whole persona was about dressing nice and wearing jewelry. He was talking about his jewelry in the battle, and I'm thinking, like, the crowd was loving it. They was really eating that stuff up, and I'm thinking, what? In a rap battle? You talking about cars and jewelry and money and clothes? Like, who does that? I've never heard of nothing like that before. But it made me start thinking, like, wow, do people really go for this kind of, like, so people really believe that kind of stuff. People really believe that you're getting your shine on when you show money. So it's not really about what you have, it's about what you're showing. So if you can rent some clothes, you know you can rent jewelry, and I know you know that you can rent cars, and you can also rent homes. I'm sure we all know that. So if you have enough money to be able to rent these things, it doesn't even really matter if you own them, because people will think that you own them, and they'll think that it's a status symbol and that you have a bunch of money. And I can't believe that we still think like that in 2017, knowing what we know about real billionaires that don't do that. Think about this. Even cats like Jay-Z. Now remember, when Jay-Z only had thousands of dollars and he moved up to millions of dollars, that's when he was shining a lot. That's when, you know, when he only had thousands of dollars, that's when he was talking about his Range Rover and the difference between a 4.0 and a 4.6, and he was always talking about his Rolex and, you know, Blueface Rollie and, you know, presidential. He was talking about all that kind of stuff, and he even admitted in one of his songs that was because he wasn't used to having a lot, because he grew up without having money. So once he started, you know, doing his thing in the streets and getting money, he felt like it was important to show that. And it made sense, because hip hop does that. But off camera, it's amazing to me how many people believe that kind of stuff is real life. And as Jay-Z started getting older, if you notice, now he has more money in his life than he ever had before. And you notice you don't see the jewelry. You don't hear him talking about that anymore. You don't even hear him talking about all of the stuff that you know he has. He doesn't have to talk about his homes. He doesn't have to talk about, you know, any of the material things that he has anymore. That's like dated material. It's old. So I'm thinking, like, you know, so people really still go for that, huh? It's like that? I mean, because we see billionaires. Now, you don't hear even the entertainment people in entertainment that we know, like Jay-Z, like Oprah, like Dr. Dre, even people who don't have $1 billion, like Jay-Z is not a billionaire, but even like Puffy doesn't talk about what he has like he used to when he was a lot younger in his career. So I'm just surprised. Think about your own life. I know for me, at the point in my life when I was worth the most, when I had the most money, but let me put it this way. It's one thing when you really, really have money, because normally that speaks for you. But if you don't have money, you probably want it to speak for you. So when you're younger and you just starting to get a couple of dollars, you probably only making like 5 figures. But of course, you want to wear that shit like it's $1 million, because that's the way you want to look. Maybe your ambition is to have that one day, but for the time being, you're just out there floating in front at the club, buying drinks, throwing it up a little bit. You know what I mean? Trying to get your shine on, trying to look good in front of, for the chicks and all that kind of stuff. As you get older, you got responsibilities and shit like that. You ain't got time to be acting like that. It's not even necessary. When you have real money will speak for you. So anyway, I'm just surprised that people in their 30s and 40s, like, I'm surprised that they can still be gassed because somebody has a chain on. Like, is you crazy? It really don't mean that. Listen, there's a difference between money that you have and money that you spent. And if you're wearing almost your entire worth on your body at that time, then that's money that you spent. That's not money that you had. So I just wanted to get that out of the way. We'll talk about it tomorrow morning on the show. Anyway, urban therapy. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours. And remember, you gotta be kidding. Like, look. These little dope boys out here, whatever, I don't even see them getting their shine on anymore, do they? I know they fix up their cars and all that, but for the most part, they don't look like they have nothing. And I know they got to make a couple of dollars at least. $20 an hour or something like that. Anyway, man. Yo, the Daily Go Getimism show is every single day, 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's going to change really soon, though. I'll let y'all know and fill y'all in on the details about that later on. So, but for now, it's still 6 a.m. in the morning until at least like Sunday, and then we'll negotiate a new contract after that. All right? So, yo, make sure y'all always check it out. Call the number 319-527-6199. blogtalkradio.com/Sun752. And make sure y'all always share these videos. Can you do me that solid? I mean, can y'all do it? Just hook me up. You know what I'm saying? Buy you a ring. A chain. It's like, I'm just playing with y'all. Peace.